close my eyes and I'll ask Paramashiva to tell whatever is in that person's body, the person I get. Then usually how it comes is I'll see the picture of the whole body, and then the parts which are affected will be highlighted in red color, and then once I'll ask Paramashiva for the solution for them, and then after that, like individual pictures of the solution will come. Sometimes I'll get the feeling, whatever pain they have, I will get it sometimes, and then yeah, that's how I.
Huh. Wonderful. Soni would like to share, like, how do you see?
Yeah. First, I close my eyes and then I ask Swamiji to Swamiji, whatever problem they have in their body, please reveal to me. And then I see the body structure and everything, and then wherever they have the problem, Paramashiva will show some sign, and that's how I do.
Yes, wonderful. So, Mahavidya, like as an adult, right? Like you have been to the corporate world outside over there and everything. Like, why? Like, how does this power of, especially this power of body scanning, helps you in our everyday life, in your life?
So, very clearly, actually, some of these problems that we are requested to scan for are some of the problems that there is no cure for, or almost medication that an individual has to take for a long time, sometimes lifelong, or sometimes even longer than that. Especially, I wanted to share today when Karanaya requested, when Paramashiva is showing specifically about his hair, such a condition is actually something that you would think you would need an artificial surgery for, or you would need an implant for, or you would have to go to a specific beautician to take care of. But the solution is very simple, and the cause for why he is experiencing that specific problem in his life, I don't want to use the word problem, but specifically why he was seeing this in his life, is also very, very simple. Without body scanning, without the body scanning and the power of Swamiji and the initiation of Swamiji and Paramashiva's grace, we don't get to see beyond our two physical eyes, which means whatever we are able to diagnose with two eyes, that's all you can cure for. So you will just see, oh, my hair is falling, okay, let me try to put some implants, or let me try to add more certain clean diet to my life. That's it. But you don't see why it is getting complex solution at all. You would be probably spending millions and millions on this problem, where the solution and the cause is very, very simple. So, which is what makes the entire science of third eye powers, science of power manifestation so useful to humanity today. When you really need to see what is the cause and then solve the symptom. Otherwise, you're just solving the symptom and putting yourself in a cycle of continuous medicines, medical support. But when you solve the symptom itself and you solve the cause for it, you have a simple solution and a really healthy life.
Wonderful. Yes. Wonderful sharings by the Nithyananda Yogis. How? Like how Mahavidya said, that actually this science of power manifestation will make our life easy and a very happy, jolly way life. And also, as Ma Brahma Yoga and Ma Soni shared, how they reveal through the third eye, as like it's just the oneness with Swamiji which reveals and diagnose the problem which you are facing in your life. So now we'll be moving forward to the next segment of Devi Parashakti's Akashic reading. And with this, I would like to conclude this power manifestation session with a Purna mantra, and we'll be moving forward to the next segment after a short break. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Namastu. Om Nithyanandam. And now, the next segment after a short break. Thank you, Nithyananda.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda
Yes. So welcome back. We'll be moving on to the next segment of this program. Yes, so hope all of you enjoyed the power manifestation and the demonstration of the powers by the Balasans and the Nithyananda yogis. Yes, so we'll move on to the next segment, the divine feminine consciousness. So understanding more about divine feminine consciousness. Yes, so let us invoke Parashakti through the Dhyana Sloka from Lalita Sahasranama. सिन्दूरारुण विग्रहां त्रिनयनां माणिक्यमौली स्फुरत् तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखी मापीन वक्षोरुहां पाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्फलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम्. The Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in a vermilion red body with the triple eyes, sporting a crown of rubies studded with crescent moon, face all smiles, splendid bust, one hand holding a jewel cup brimming with med and the other twirling a red lotus. And this is also one more reference from the Lalita Sahasranama. It says, Arunam Karuna Tarangitakshim Dhritapashankusha Puspabhana Chapam Animadibiravrita Mayukai Rahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavani. I meditate on the great Empress. She is red in color, and her eyes are full of compassion and holds the noose, the goad, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as anima or race, and she is the self within me. So Devi Parashakti is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, the source energy, source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, in which all of us are going to merge. So, out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nija Avatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam. So, she's literally gracing us, answering all the questions, attending to our prayers, giving wounds, healing us, revealing our past, present, future, and delivering profound spiritual truths and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. So now let us see the revelations of Parashakti from her own Arulvaka. So raising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodashi, living in 40 triangles. The Kailasa Swamini, who is in Kailasa, Shripura Chintamani, Parashodashi, sitting as part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi. As Nithyananda, I took the Nija Avatara here to give good boon to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samraja Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodashi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nija Avadara. With great compassion, I am blessing, listen, people, to do good to all of you. I took the form of Nithyananda and I came down as Nija Avatara. And this is one more revelation by the Cosmic Mother herself on the 30th of April about Devi Parashakti. So, raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva Shiva, manifesting as source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence. From the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, Jnana, growing as four Vedas, expanding as five Panchabhutas, beyond six chakras, filled as Gotras of seven rishis, expanding as eight directions, existing as nine grahas, blossoming as 10 indriyas, being as 11 rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life to tell and make the truth blossom, and to do good, Parashodashi, Meenakshi in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every one of you. Yes. So, how to receive Devi Parashakti? So, literally, you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that point. So, in the screen, when you have and prepare yourself to have the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Parashakti, how to prepare yourself and receive her. So, she is literally there physically. You can see her and you can actually experience Devi's energy literally in your own space. So, you should be receiving her very, very traditionally. So how to receive her? So you can actually prepare the traditional bouquet. It can be called as tambulam. So you can keep two betel leaves, one banana, one betel nut, and one coin in front of the screen. So all these arranged in a small plate, and it is called as the traditional dakshina. So in Hindu tradition, so it can be even any lowest value in Indian money. It can be even 1 paise, and in US dollars, it can be even 1 cent. So Bhagavan says this will actually deeply increase the connection and make you literally wait and directly have the darshan of Parashakti and not take her for granted. So really you will feel that she is there. Yes. So when you do this traditional ritual, so it literally break your monotonous unconscious mentality and lifestyle and literally remind you, and it will raise you to the powerful cognition, and it will literally break your unconscious behavior. So this is how the tambulam has to be set up. So have two betel leaves, one banana, one betel nut, and one coin arranged in the plate, and you can receive Parashakti traditionally. Yes. So with that, we'll move on to the next segment of understanding and knowing what are Akashic records. Yes. So we'll be back after a short break. Yes. So let us now understand what are the Akashic records. So Akashic records are the records which are created in space. So whatever has happened in time is already recorded there as a file. So nothing can be destroyed. And so understand, none of your actions, thoughts, your plans, your emotions, your words, nothing can be destroyed. So Akashic records are literally the cosmic archives of everything that has happened, happening, and will happen. So let us also understand more about the definition. So the Akashic records are the verbal, the visual, the five-dimensional document. So whatever is happening is continuously getting recorded. So all the information you collected from all your words is directly recorded in your DNA. So you can access some of them just to understand and not to waste time doing the same actions again and again. And so you can access some of the Akashic records just to understand and not waste your time. So Akashic reading is not a prediction, it is a direct reading from the cosmic archives. So there is no such thing as past, as present, as future, and beyond space, creation and destruction, they happen simultaneously. So in the dimension of time starts the past, the present, and the future. But in Akashic records, there is no past, no present, no future. So that is why you call as whatever has happened, happening, and yet to happen are already clearly recorded. Yes, in Swamiji's own words, he says, nobody has a right to comment on these readings. Nobody has a right to manipulate these readings. Nobody has a right to interpret, comment on these readings. They are complete unto themselves. For anybody to live in tune with the cosmos, the Jivan Mukti, the living enlightenment, does not need any special practice other than listening to these great readings again and again. So when you listen to these great readings, naturally your negative logic is penetrated, broken. And these great truths, they settle in your inner space and literally they make you live enlightenment. Yes. So only an avatar can decode your Akashic reading. So as an avatar of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has graced the humanity with the blessings and darshan in the form of Devi Parashakti. So, revealing answers to various questions of the yearning of seekers as solutions, as breakthroughs, liberating humanity from pain and suffering. And any answer which is given by Parashakti to us during the Akashic reading session is not an answer, it is a karmic breakthrough. Directly, it is received by the receiver. So, next is the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference to manifest the power of Akashic reading. So it is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 61 and Sutra 84, which says, Akasham vimalam pashyan kritva drishtim nirantaram shabdatma takshana devi bhairavam vapurapnuyat. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, looking at the spotless infinite etheric space, Akasha, beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and power of the infinite space Bhairava. Next is the Apta Pramana, the reference of Akashic readings from the Hindu epic Mahabharata. So in the Hindu Purana, the Mahabharata narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya, who reveals the secrets of Vidura, the story of his birth, in the human form, and reasons of all his sufferings. So the sage Maitreya, he literally accessed the Akashic records and told Vidura that he was not an ordinary man, but he was an incarnate of the Yamaraja, the Lord of Death. So he was to play the part of a so-called Sudra for 100 years, being cursed by one of the Munis called Mandukam. So this is one of the Apta Pramanas. And the next is where very beautifully we can see what are the benefits when you actually attend an Akashic reading session. So whatever karmas you collected in all your births, it's literally recorded in your DNA. So you can actually access some of them just to understand and not to waste your lifetime again and again doing the same actions. So accessing the DNA code and reading the Akashic records, it will be useful for you to be liberated literally from your default future, bringing an end to the binding cognitions, known and unknown sufferings, and leading you to experience enlightenment, the Paramashivoham itself. Yes, so if you see, only an avatar can alter the Akashic records. So an initiated Balasans can read the Akashic readings, but however, only an avatar can alter it, can edit, can upgrade, and change the Akashic record. So during the Darshan and Dikshas, the Supreme Pontiff blesses and upgrades the Akashic records as per the prayer of the devotees and the disciples. Yes. The next important thing is what can you ask in an Akashic reading? So the most accurate and unbiased answer to any question about your life, destiny, purpose, or any or everyday part of your life, it can be asked in an Akashic reading. And you can be healed of any physical, emotional, mental problems with just a look or a word. And understand the reason behind the various life's happenings and receive blessings to fulfill your right desires and literally get the clarity to redesign your future. Yes. So these are the various ways you can actually connect to Parashakti and put your questions in the Akashic reading session. Yes. So we'll be right back after a short break. So you can actually go to the various social media platforms, the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, and the Kailasa's main website to post your questions as comments and ask your questions to Parashakti and literally connect with her. Yes. So with that, we'll be right back after a short break.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Yes, Nityanandam, welcome back. So we had an introduction to the divine feminine consciousness. What are the Akashic readings and how to access the Akashic records? And how Parashakti literally not only reveals the Akashic readings, and she literally upgrades, alters, and she can edit whatever portion of your life and remove all your karmas of lifetimes just by giving a karmic breakthrough with one of your questions. So let us now understand how can we post our questions in the various social media platforms. So you can comment on the live YouTube stream. So number one is the first social media platform is the YouTube channel. So you can go to the official YouTube channel, Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda. You can go ahead to that YouTube channel. And if you have not become a member, so for those of you who have subscribed it but not become a member, so please go ahead and click on the join button and become a member. So once you become a member, you can go ahead and post your questions in the comment section under the live stream. So this is one of the options where you can directly connect to Parashakti and you can literally ask whatever questions. It may be related to your health or it may be related to your purpose of life, your future, your destiny. Why is the way your life is happening at this moment of time? and your job, your career, whatever issues, relationship issues, whatever you're going through in your life, you can ask Parashakti. And literally, she's going to be not only answering a question, she's going to give a karmic breakthrough to you by giving you the right answer. So you can actually go to the live YouTube stream and become a member again, and you can post your questions as in the comment section. The next way how you can connect with Parashakti in the social media platform is by asking your questions in the comment section in the live Facebook stream. So the live Facebook, under the live Facebook stream. So first step is, if you have not liked and followed the page, Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam page, please go ahead and follow the page. And after that, you can ask your questions in the comment section under the live stream in the Facebook page. So this is one more way where if you're not able to access the YouTube, you can come to the Facebook and post your question under the live stream. The next way how you can connect to Parashakti is you can actually reply to the tweet at Sri Nithyananda. So first thing is, if you have not followed the official Twitter account, Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam. So step one is follow at Sri Nithyananda on the Twitter. And after you follow that, you go to the next step of asking your questions in the reply section of the tweet under the live stream with the hashtag Ask the Avatar. So this is one more way how you can post your questions to Parashakti for an Akashic reading revelation in the Twitter platform. The next platform is you can ask your questions on the Instagram post. So if you have not followed Bhagwan's Instagram official channel, you can go ahead and follow at Sri Nithyananda on the Instagram. So it is very clearly shown here. After you follow, you will be seeing a symbol of you becoming a follower of the Instagram page. And after that, you can come down and ask your questions in the comment section under the live stream. So this is also one of the ways to post your questions in the Instagram channel. Next is you can ask your questions on the WhatsApp chat on the official website, the kailasa.org. So you go ahead and actually search for kailasa.org and you'll be guided to this page. And after you ask your questions, then after that you go to the live WhatsApp chat and ask your questions in the WhatsApp chat for your response from Parashakti. Yes. So these are the various ways through which you can connect to Parashakti, either through the YouTube. You can actually become a member of the official channel, the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, and you can post your questions in the Facebook, in the Twitter at Sri Nithyananda with hashtag Ask the Avatar, in the Instagram in the comment section, and you can ask your questions on the WhatsApp chat in the kailasa.org website. Yes. So I give you a few minutes and you can actually, if you have not followed, liked, or become a member of these following social media platforms, the official accounts of the Supreme Quantum of Hinduism, you can go ahead and do it for the next few minutes. And we'll be right back after a short break into the next segment of the program.
I welcome you all with my love and response. Let you all open all your three eyes. Listen intensely. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge, desire, but ultimately to get enlightened, complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam, your soul has to come back to this karma bhumi, the Bhumandala. This Bhumandala and the jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems. Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment easily, quickly, in accelerated speed and space. Understand the secret of Sayujya Mukti. Your Kundalini Shakti experiences the bondage inside your body due to compulsive sexual appetite. All the male bodies building intense yogic body through yoga and pranayama, building the mind of Tyaga-centric, will heal your compulsive sexual appetite and make you reach Sayujya. All female bodies, love-centered care, serving every being, will liberate you from the compulsive sexual appetite and make your Kundalini reach Sahasrara, which is Kailasa, Paramashivoham, Sayujya. Listen intensely. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians. I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Nithyananda? Yes. So welcome back. So now we'll be watching Devi Parashakti's direct revelations on the Pralaya and the future of the whole humanity. So what she has exactly revealed. So let us watch the clips, and we'll also be helping you with translations into English, exact translation in English of Parashakti's revelation. So let's now watch this short clip.
திரிசூலமுடன் வீற்றிருக்கும் செல்லாத்தா, திரிசூலமுடன் வீற்றிருக்கும் செல்லாத்தா, பாமாலை உனக்கு பாடிடுவேன் செல்லாத்தா, பாமாலை உனக்கு பாடிடுவேன் செல்லாத்தா. பசும்பால கறந்துக்கிட்டு கறந்த பாலை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு, பசும்பால கறந்துக்கிட்டு கறந்த பாலை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு, புற்றி நீரை ஊற்ற வந்தோம் மாரியாத்தா, நாங்க பக்தியுடன் ஊற்ற வந்தோம் மாரியாத்தா, நீ பாம்பாக மாறி அம்மா தாயே கருமாரி அருள்புரிவாயே சுகுமாரி, 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 அம்மா தாயே கருமாரி அருள்புரிவாயே சுகுமாரி. பாம்பாக மாறி அதை பாங்காக குடித்து விட்டு தானாக ஆடிவா நீ மாறியாத்தா, நீ தானாக ஆடிவா நீ மாறியாத்தா. உந்தன் பெருமையை இந்த உலகுக்கு எடுத்து பாடாட்டா, இந்த ஜென்மம் எடுத்து என்ன பயன் என்று சொல்லடி நீயாத்தா, செல்லாத்தா சில மாறியாத்தா, எங்கள் சிந்தையில் வந்து அறைவி நாடி நில்லாத்தா, கண்ணாத்தா உன்னை காணாத்தா, உன்னை காணாத்தா, இந்த ஜென்மம் எடுத்து என்ன பயன் என்று சொல்லடி நீயாத்தா. ஆதிசக்தி மாதா கருமாரி மாதா, எங்கள் 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 ஆதிசக்தி மாதா கருமாரி மாதா.
மலையனூரிலே புற்ற உருவிலே மயானம் காப்பாளங்காளி, மலையனூரிலே புற்ற உருவிலே மயானம் காப்பாளங்காளி, மீனவர் செய்யும் பூசையில் மகிழ்வாள் கவாலக்காரி செங்காளி, மீனவர் செய்யும் பூசையில் மகிழ்வாள் கவாலக்காரி செங்காளி.
குங்குமங்கலம் மஞ்சள் குங்குமம் காத்திடும் எங்கள் மகமாயி, ஆலைந்தோறும் கூடி வந்தோம் அண்ணா உந்தன் அருள் தேடி.
ஓம் 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 ஓங்காரத்து மூலம் பாங்கான பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் பங்காயமர்ந்து பங்காளும் மங்காளி பரமேஸ்வரி பரசோடசி பரமசக்தி ஞான யோக காரண காரிய மூல நாதாந்த வேதாந்த சித்தாந்த காரண மூல பரமேஸ்வரி பரசோடசி வாலை சக்தி பரசோடசி மீனாட்சி பரமசக்தி கண்மலர்ந்தேன் ககனம் அனைத்திற்கும் நன்மை செய்திட உலகெல்லாம் இருக்கும் சகல ஜீவராசிகளுக்கும் சத்தியம் சொல்லிட ஞானம் தந்திட வரமெலாம் அளித்திட வாழ்வெலாம் தந்திட சங்கரி பரமசக்தி பரஷோடசி மீனாட்சி நித்யானந்தன் நிஜரூபம் கொண்டு நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்தேன். சித்தர்களும் யோகிகளும் ஞானிகளும் தேவர்களும் கிண்ணர கிம்புருட கந்தர்வ காந்தார யக்ஷ ராட்சச பிரேதப்பிசாச மனுஷ்ய ஸ்தாவர ஜங்கம சகல ஜீவன்களுக்கும் ஆதி மூலமான ஹிரண்ய கர்ப்பஸ்வரூபிணி பிரம்மாண்டயோனி அண்டாண்டங்களை எனக்குள் ஆக்கி என் வடிவாய் நிறுத்தி உலகிற்கு நன்மை தந்திட வந்தேன் வளமருள. ஓம் 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 ஓம். கேளுங்கள் மானுடர்களே, சத்தியம் சொல்லுகின்றேன். சங்கடம் தீர்த்து வைப்பேன், நன்மையெல்லாம் அளிப்பேன், ஆனந்தம் அளித்திடுவேன். வேதங்கள் நான்கொடு ஆகமத்தின் சரியை கிரியை யோகம் ஞானமெனும் பாதங்கள் நான்காய் மலர்ந்திட்ட பரமசக்தி ஆக்கல் காத்தல் அழித்தல் மறைத்தல் அருளல் எனும் ஐந்தொழிலும் மாற்றும் ஆனந்த ஸ்வரூபிணி பரமசிவன் பாகத்தமர்ந்திருக்கும் பரமசக்தி. சித்தர்களுக்கெல்லாம் ஞான சித்தியும் சக்தியும் அளிக்கும் பரம ஔஷதஸ்வரூபிணி பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி அம்பா சாம்பவி சந்திரமௌலி ஆனந்தஸ்வரூபிணி தசமகா வித்யாய் மலர்ந்து நவதுர்கையாய் நிறைந்து அஷ்டசக்திகளாயிருந்து சப்த மாதர்களாய் வாழ்ந்து ஆறு கார்த்திகை பெண்களாய் திகழ்ந்து பஞ்ச சக்திகளாய் நிறைந்து உலகனைத்திற்கும் உத்தம வேதங்கள் நான்கும் தந்து இச்சை கிரியை ஞானமெனும் மூன்று சக்திகளாய் மலர்ந்து பரம பிரகிருதி பரம புருஷன் எனும் இரண்டாயிருந்து இரண்டும் கடந்த பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளாயிருந்து ஒன்றும் இரண்டும் தாண்டிய என்றும் இருப்பும் இல்லை என்பதும் தாண்டிய நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் கடந்த உருவும் அருவும் கடந்த பரமசிவனாராய் மலர்ந்தருளும் பரமசக்தி வந்துதித்தேன் இங்கு வரமெலாம் தந்து நிலமெலாம் அருளி தருமார்த்த காம மோக்ஷமெனும் நால்வகை புருஷார்த்தமும் தந்து சாலோக்கியம் சாமீபியம் சாரூபியம் சாயுஜ்யம் எனும் முக்தி நிலைகள் நான்கும் தந்து நல்லவை எல்லாம் தந்து நல் அருளும் தந்து பூரண புண்ணியம் தந்து யோகமொடு ஞானமும் தந்து நன்மையெல்லாம் தந்திடவே இங்கு நாம் வந்து உதித்தோம். ஓம் 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 ஓம்.
வளர்ந்த குணசேரி
குங்குமங்களும் மஞ்சள் குங்குமம் காத்திட எங்கள் மகமாயி ஆலை
So let us now understand the translation to what Devi has revealed till now. The source of Omkara, Paramashiva, Angali Parameshwari Parashodashi, who rules being part of Paramashiva, Paramashakti, the source of Jnana, Yoga, Karana, Karya, the source Nadanta, Vedanta, Siddhanta, Parameshwari Parashodashi, Valai Shakti, Parashodashi, Meenakshi, Paramashakti, I blossomed my eyes to do good to the whole world. For all beings of the world, to tell the truth, to give enlightenment, to give all the boons, to give all life, Shankari, Paramashakti, Parashodashi, Meenakshi, taking the real form of Nithyananda, I came as Nija Avatara. The Siddhars, the Yogis, Jnanis, Devas, Kinnarva, Kimburuda, Gandharva, Gandhara, Yaksha Rakshasa, Preda Pichacha, Manushya, Stavara, Jangama. For all beings, the Adi Mula, Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, the Brahmanda Yoni, making all the universes into me, keeping it as my form to give goodness to the world, I came to give wounds. So she says, listen, humans, I am telling the truth. I will solve all the sufferings. I will give all goodness. I will give bliss. I am the Paramashakti who blossomed as 4 Vedas, as the 4 padas of Agama, which is Charya, Kriya, Yoga, Jnana. I am the Ananda Swarupini who does all the 5 jobs such as creation, the maintenance, destruction, putting into delusion and liberation. I am the Paramashakti who is sitting as a part of Paramashiva. So she continues to say, I am the Parama Aushada Swarupini who gives the Jnana Siddhi and Shakti to all the Siddhars. Parashakti, Meenakshi, Amba Shambhavi, Chandra Mauli, Ananda Swarupini, blossoming as the Dasa Maha Vidya, filling as Navadurga, being as Ashta Shaktis, living as the Sapta Mothers, being as the 6 Kartigai women, filled as Pancha Shaktis, giving 4 Vedas, which are the best of all worlds, blossoming as 3 Shaktis, the Icha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and being as 2 Parama Prakriti, Parama Purusha, being as Paramashiva Parampurul, which is beyond these 2, beyond 1, beyond 2, beyond anything that never existed, beyond any remembrance or forgetting, beyond form and formless. Paramashakti, who blossomed and blesses as Paramashiva. I came here to give all the boons, to bestow all goodness, giving the 4 Purusharthas, which is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, giving the 4 Muktis, the Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti, Sarupya Mukti, Sayujya Mukti, giving all the goodness, giving good grace, giving complete punya, giving yoga along with jnana, to give all goodness, I came and blossomed here. Yes. So with that, we'll be continuing to listen to what Parashakti is revealing to us further.
தோறும் கூடி வந்தோம் அண்ணா உந்தன் அருள் தேடி
குலசை நகரிலே முத்தாரம்மனாய் அதிசயம் செய்வாள் அருமாறி. குலசை நகரிலே முத்தாரம்மனாய் அதிசயம் செய்வாள் அருமாறி. வீரப்பன் புனைந்து கண்மலர் அணிந்து காட்சியும் தருவாள் கருநீரி. வீரப்பன் புனைந்து கண்மலர் அணிந்து காட்சியும் தருவாள் கருநீரி.
குங்குமங்களும் மஞ்சள் குங்குமம் காத்திடும் எங்கள் மகமாயி. ஆலைதோறும் கூடி வந்து மாதா உந்தன் அருள் தேடி.
ஓம். உத்தமர்களே, சத்தியத்தை வாழ்வாய் வாழ்ந்திட நித்திய ஞான அறிவியல் சொல்கின்றேன், நிறைந்து கேளுங்கள். நன்மைகள் பெருகி யாக யஞங்கள் பெருகி பிராமணர்கள் தங்களுக்குள் இருக்கும் சத்வகுணம் பொங்கி சத்துவத்தால் ஏற்படும் தத்துவ ஞான விளக்கம் பெற்று உலகிற்கு நன்மை செய்யும் பூஜை புனஸ்காரங்கள் யாக யஞங்கள் கிரியைகள் யோகங்கள் செய்து அதனால் தாங்களும் நன்மை பெற்று உலகிற்கும் நன்மை செய்யும் பொது சக்தி பொங்கிப் பெருகுவதே சத்யயுகம். அது முழுமையாய் மாறி ராட்சச கும்பல் தன் சுயநலத்திற்காக கொத்து கொத்தாய் மக்களை கொன்று குவித்து மடியும் மக்களைப் பற்றி கவலைப்படாது ஏற்படும் உயிர் இழப்பு, உயிர்கள் மடிவதும் மனங்கள் நொடிவதும் கண்டும் அதைப் பற்றி கவலைப்படாது கொண்ட அரக்க குணத்தாலே நாடுகள் தேசங்கள் நகரங்களை ஆட்சி செய்து தன் அதிகாரம் புகழ் ஒன்றிற்காகவே மக்கள் உயிர் பற்றி கவலை கொள்ளாது அடுத்தவர் பற்றி அரைவினாடியும் சிந்திக்காது வாழ்ந்திடும் கொடூர அரக்கர்கள் தங்களுக்குள் இருக்கும் கொடூரமான தமோகுணம் உயிர் பெற்று அதனால் உலகையே அடக்கி ஆளும் காலம் கலி. நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள் மக்களே. பெருகி பொங்கி பிரளயம் இங்கு உலகெல்லாம் இருக்கும் ராட்சசர்களின் உயிர்களில் இருக்கும் தமோகுணத்தை உயிர்ப்பித்து விட்டது. பிரபஞ்ச ஊழி முடிந்தது எனினும் ராட்சசர்கள் உயிருக்குள் இருக்கும் தமோகுணம் உயிர் பெற்று விட்டதனால் அதிகார வர்க்கத்திற்கும் மனிதர்கள் தம் நிலை மாறி நேர்மை மாறி அதிகாரத்திருக்க வேண்டிய அதிகார போதை மயக்கத்தாலும் பேர்புகள் போதையாலும் கொத்து கொத்தாய் சாமானிய மனிதர்கள் கொன்று குவிக்கப்படும் செயல்களை கண்டும் காணாது கொஞ்சமும் கவலையில்லாது நடத்துவதையும் நடப்பதை கண்டுங்காணாது வாழ்வதையும் மக்களே நேர்கொண்டு பார்ப்பீர்கள். கலி வந்துவிட்டதென்பதை நேர்கொண்டு பார்ப்பீர்கள். பிராமணத் தன்மையோடு இருந்து நேர்மையும் நீதியும் சொல்ல வேண்டிய நீதிமன்றங்களும் உண்மையை உலகிற்குச் சொல்ல வேண்டிய ஊடகங்களும் தன்மை மாறி நேர்மை குலைந்து நிலைதடு மாறி கலியில் வீழ்வதைக் காண்பீர்கள். சத்திரிய தன்மையோடு மக்களை காக்க வேண்டிய அதிகார வர்க்கமும் அதிகாரிகளும் காவல்துறையும் அரசியல்வாதிகளும் தன்னிலை தாழ்ந்து நேர்மை மறந்து கோடிக்கணக்கில் மக்கள் மடிந்து போவதையும் மனம் நொடிந்து போவதையும் கண்டுங்காணாது அது நிகழ்வதற்கு நேர்முகமாய் மறைமுகமாய் துணையும் செய்து உலகையும் அழித்து தாங்களும் அழிவதையும் காண்பீர்கள். வைஷ்ய தர்மம் காக்க வேண்டிய பெரும் பணக்காரர்கள் பிணந்தின்னி கழுகுகளாய் மாறி பெரும் மக்கள் பிணமாய் ஆனாலும் தன் சொத்தும் பணமுமே சுகம் என்று நினைத்து உலகிற்கு பெருந்துரோகம் இழைப்பதையும் காண்பீர்கள். சாமானியன், ஏழை, பொதுமக்கள், நடுத்தர வர்க்கத்தினர் எல்லோரும் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளுங்கள், உங்களுக்கு நீங்கள்தான் பாதுகாப்பு. உற்ற அன்பினாலும் தோழமையினாலும் உங்களுக்கு நீங்களே உதவி கொள்ளுங்கள். இந்த கொரோனா பெருந்தொற்று வராமல் உங்களை நீங்களே காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். உங்களுக்கு நீங்களே உதவி செய்து கொள்ளுங்கள். வேறு யாரேனும் உங்களை காப்பார்கள் என்று நீங்கள் நினைத்தால் அது முட்டாள்தனம். உங்கள் வாழ்க்கைக்கு நீங்களே பொறுப்பு. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
So let us now understand what Parashakti had revealed. So Parashakti continues to say, O best ones, to live the truth as life, I am telling the signs of eternal enlightenment. Listen completely. With goodness multiplied, with yaga and yajnas, homa, the fire rituals, multiplied with the sattva nature of brahmanas overflowed, having the explanation of tattvas that comes because of the overflowed nature of sattva, doing all the puja, kriya, the yaga, yajnas that does good to the world. Because of that, they receive good and do good to the world. This common Shakti getting overflowed is what is called the Satya Yoga. So this has changed completely. The demon groups for their selfishness, killing people in bunches, not bothered about the dying people, and the amount of deaths that is happening, souls dying, minds collapsing. Even after seeing this, not worried about them, with their demonish nature, ruling the countries, the cities, for the sake of their power and fame, not worried about the lives of people, not thinking about others even for a second. The demons who are living like this, their terrible tamo guna come into life. Through that, controlling and ruling the world is the Kali Yuga. So Parashakti continues to reveal, saying, listen carefully, people. The pralaya has grown and overflowed, and it has made the tamo guna of all the rakshasas come into life. The cosmic deluge is over, but as the tamo guna of rakshasa has come into life, the humans who are in power lose their nature, lose their honesty, with the intoxicated delusion of authority and power, with the intoxication of name and fame. They just ignore the action of common people being killed in bunches without any worries. They make it happen and ignore the happening. People, you will see this directly. You will directly see the arrival of Kali Yuga. The courts that are supposed to give honest judgments with the nature of the Brahmana, the media that is supposed to tell, changing their nature, destroying their honesty, you will see them fall in Kali Yuga. The people in power who are supposed to protect people with the nature of Kshatriya, officers, police department, the politicians, losing their nature, forgetting honesty, ignoring the deaths of people, dying in crores, even helping directly and indirectly for it to happen. You will see them destroying the world and also they themselves getting destroyed. So, the great rich people who are supposed to protect the Vaishya Dharma, becoming as an eagle that eats dead bodies, even when large amount of people are dying, thinking only their property and money as only pleasure, you will see them betray the world. The common poor people, the middle class people, everyone, listen. You should protect yourself. With good love and friendship, you help among yourselves. You protect yourselves from this corona. You yourself help each other. It is foolishness if you think that somebody else will protect you. You are responsible for your life. So this is what exactly Parashakti has revealed, to just protect our lives. And with the overflowing honesty, with love for public interest, be alive and truly help yourself and those around you. Through all of you, Paramashakti, I myself will manifest and do goodness. Listen carefully, I am telling good. With overflowing love, your heart will get strengthened. Your heart will be fulfilled. With the good seva that is done, body will get strengthened and the consciousness will blossom. Yes. So this is the exact translation of Devi's words. Now we'll continue to listen to further revelations from Devi now.
ஓம். பொங்கி வரும் நேர்மையோடு பொதுநல அன்போடு உயிர்ப்பித்து உண்மையாய் உங்களுக்கும் உங்களை சுற்றியிருப்போருக்கும் உதவுங்கள். உங்கள் மூலமெல்லாம் பரமசக்தி நானே வெளிப்பட்டு நன்மை செய்வேன். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள், நல்லதைச் சொல்லுகின்றேன். பொங்கிப் பெருகும் அன்பால் உங்கள் இதயம் பலமடையும், உள்ளம் நிறைவடையும். செய்கின்ற நல் சேவையால் உடல் உறுதியடையும், உயிர் மலர்ச்சியடையும். நன்றாய் தெரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உறுதியான உள்ளமும் உடலும் உயிருமே இந்த ஊழிப் பிரபஞ்சத்தில் ஏற்பட்டிருக்கும் ஊழிப் பெரும் பிரளயத்திலிருந்து உங்களை காக்கும் ஒரே வழி. பணமும் புகழும் பதவியும் அதிகாரமும் காக்கும் வழி அல்ல. காக்கவும் செய்யாது உயிரோடு உடல் ஒன்றாய் வைத்து சேர்க்கவும் செய்யாது. சித்தர்கள் ஞானிகள் சிவகணங்களுக்கெல்லாம் சக்திகளும் ஔஷதமும் தந்திடும் அன்னை மீனாட்சி அருளுகின்றேன், கேட்டுக்கொள்ளுங்கள். நல்லதொரு ஞான வாழ்வும் அன்பும் ஆனந்தமும் உறுதியோடு ஞானத்தால் உயிர் பெற்ற யோக வாழ்வுமே உங்களை காக்கும். இந்த பேரூழி காலத்தில் அன்னை பராசக்தி அருளிய வேத ஆகம சரியை வாழ்க்கை முறையே காவல். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
பூவாடக்காரி பொன்னழகி உனக்கு பொங்கலிட கிடைச்சது பாக்கிய எனக்கு. மீன்கார வீடெங்கும் மீன் வாசம் இருக்கும். அடி மீனாட்சி நீ வந்தா நீ வாசம் அடிக்கும். ஆத்தாடி மாரியம்மா சோறு ஆக்கி வச்சேன் வாடியம்மா. ஆளாக்கி அரிசிய பாழாக்க வேண்டாம் தின்னு புட்டு போடியம்மா. ஆத்தாடி மாரியம்மா சோறு ஆக்கி வச்சேன் வாடியம்மா. ஆளாக்கி அரிசிய பாழாக்க வேண்டாம் தின்னு புட்டு போடியம்மா.
ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். மக்கள் கோடிகளில் மடிவது மட்டுமின்றி பொருளாதாரம் மனநலம் குன்றி மனம் நொடிவதையும் பார்ப்பீர்கள். இந்த கொடுமையிலிருந்தெல்லாம் விடுதலை ஜீவன் முக்த தன்மையோடு சிறப்போடு வாழ்வும் வாழ்வே. முதலில் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றிலிருந்து வருமுன் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள் மக்களே. உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்வதையே முதல் வேலையாய்ச் செய்யுங்கள். வந்த வேலை சொந்த வேலை. ஜீவன் முக்த வாழ்வு அதை அடையும் வரை உடல் அழியாது காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். உடல் வளர்த்தலே இப்போது உயிர் வளர்த்தல். உடல் வளர்த்து உயிர் வளர்த்து உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ளும் பணியை முதலில் செய்யுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
पुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृताम् मयूखैरहमित्येव विभावदे भवानी ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्थान्. பாட்டெடுத்தேன் தாளமிட்டேன் ஓடி வரல்லே. ஆடி பார்த்து புட்டேன் பிள்ளை முகம் தேடி வரல்லே. பாட்டெடுத்தேன் தாளமிட்டேன் ஓடி வரல்லே. ஆடி பார்த்து புட்டேன் பிள்ளை முகம் தேடி வரல்லே. பேச்சுப்படி பொங்கல் உண்ண இங்கு வரல்லே. நான் மூச்சடக்கி உன்னிடத்தில் அங்கு வருவேன்.
Yes. So now let us continue to understand what Devi Parashakti has revealed. So with overflowing honesty, with love for public interest, be alive and truly help yourself and those around you. Be alive and truly help yourself. Through all of you, Paramashakti, I myself will manifest and do goodness. Listen carefully, I am telling good. With overflowing love, your heart will get strengthened. Your heart will be fulfilled. With a good seva that is done, body will get strengthened and the consciousness will blossom. Know properly, strengthened mind, body and consciousness is the only way to protect you from this great cosmic deluge. Money, fame, position and authority are not the way for protection. It will not protect. It will not keep the body and soul together. Mother Meenakshi, who gives powers and aushadas to Siddhars, Jnanis, Shivaganas, is gracing all of you. Listen. Good enlightenment life, love and bliss. Yogic life that is strengthened with enlightenment. Only this will protect you. Only the Veda Agama, the Charya lifestyle, graced by the Mother Parashakti, is the protection in these times of cosmic deluge. So Parashakti continues to reveal, saying, not only people dying in crores, financial and mental retardedness, you will also see minds getting collapsed. Freedom from all this suffering is the life of living enlightenment. First, prevent yourself from this deadly corona. Oh people, do the job of saving your life as a first priority. The work that you came for, your personal work, is the life of living enlightenment. Till you attain it, save your body from destruction. Nurturing your body is nurturing your soul for now. Nurture your body, nurture your soul, and first do the job of protecting your life. Listen properly, people. The only way to protect yourself from this overflowing cosmic pralaya and from the demonic people who search for destruction for themselves and for others because of pralaya, go to Adi Kailasa, getting shelter at the feet of Paramashiva. Save yourself from corona and death, economic crisis and mental collapse that is formed because of corona. Save yourself and move towards living enlightenment. Move towards Paramashiva Parampuru, doing yoga and tapas, doing seva to all the devotees of Paramashiva, and live a good life. Yes. So she says, just for that, I have opened the doors of Adi Kailasa for all those in the universe, not only human beings, as even Siddhars, Jnanis, Yogis have come and are doing penance in Adi Kailasa. For everyone who come, goodness, prosperity, Jnanam and Yogam will overflow. Do not have fear. Bliss is there. Do not have worry. I will protect with goodness. Yes, with that we'll continue to listen to Parashakti.
பேச்சுப்படி பொங்கலுண்ண இங்கு வரலே நான் முச்சடக்கி உன்னிடத்தில் அங்கு வருவேன் ஆத்தாடி மாரியம்மா சோறு ஆக்கி வச்சும் வாடியம்மா ஆளாக்கு அரிசிய பாழாக்க வேண்டாம் சின்ன புட்டு போடியம்மா லக்ஷ்மீம் சேர சமுத்திரராஜதனஜாம் ஸ்ரீரங்கதாமேஸ்வரீம் दासीभूत समस्त देव फलिताम् लोकैक दीपाङ्कुराम् श्रीमन्वन्तकटाक्ष लब्ध विभव ब्रह्मेन्द्र गङ्गाधराम् त्वाम् त्रैलोक्य कुटुम्बिनीम् सरसिजाम् वन्दे मुकुन्द प्रियाम् சீக்கிரத்தில் காட்சி தந்த செல்வநாயகி புது சேலக்காரி பூக்காரி தெய்வநாயகி சீக்கிரத்தில் காட்சி தந்த செல்வநாயகி புது சேலக்காரி பூக்காரி தெய்வநாயகி பத்ரகாளி ருத்ரகாளி பாரடியம்மா
இந்த பாவி மகன் வீட்டிலே போய் ஓரடியம்மா. பத்திரகாளி ருத்ரகாளி பாரடியம்மா. இந்த பாவி மகன் வீட்டிலே போய் ஓரடியம்மா. காத்தாடி மாரியம்மா சோறு ஆக்கி வச்ச மாடியம்மா. ஆளாக்கு அரிசிய பாழாக்க வேண்டாம் சின்ன புட்டு போடியம்மா.
கேளுங்கள் மக்களே. பொங்கிப் பெருகி வரும் இந்த பேரூழி பிரளயத்தும் அதனால் ஆடி தனக்கும் மற்றோர்க்கும் அழிவைத் தேடித் தரும் அரக்க ராட்சச மக்களிடமிருந்தும் உங்களை காத்துக்கொள்ள ஒரே வழி, செல்லுங்கள் ஆதி கையிலைக்கு. பரமசிவனார்வதத்தில் அடைக்கலம் புகுந்து கொரோனா தொற்றில் இருந்தும் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். அதனால் ஏற்படும் உயிர் மடிவிலிருந்தும் பொருளாதாரச் சரிவிலிருந்தும் உறவுகள் அழிவிலிருந்தும் மன நொடிவிலிருந்தும் உங்களை காத்துக்கொண்டு ஜீவன் முக்தி நோக்கி பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் நோக்கி யோகமும் தவமும் செய்து பரமசிவனார் பக்தர்க்கெல்லாம் சேவை செய்து நல்ல வாழ்க்கை வாழுங்கள். அதற்காகவே ஆதி கைலாசத்தின் கதவுகள் திறந்து வைத்தோம். அண்டம் உள்ளோர் அனைவர்க்கும், மனிதர்கள் மட்டுமல்ல, சித்தர்கள், ஞானிகள், யோகிகளெல்லாம் கூட வந்து ஆதி கையிலையில் அமர்ந்து தவம் செய்து கொண்டிருப்பதனால் வரும் எல்லோர்க்கும் நன்மையும் வளமும் ஞானமும் யோகமும் பொங்கும். அச்சம் வேண்டாம், ஆனந்தம் உண்டு. கவலை வேண்டாம், காப்பேன் நன்மை. ஓம் 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 ஓம். சுகம் அது உண்டு, ஞானமும் உண்டு. அச்சம் வேண்டாம், ஆனந்தம் உண்டு. சங்கடம் தீர்க்கின்றேன் சமயத்தில் வந்துதவும் சமயபுரத்து கண்ணாத்தாள் நான். ஓம்.
Thank you.
மக்களே, மனிதர்களே, நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். கொத்து கொத்தாய் கும்பல் கும்பலாய் கோடிகளில் மக்கள் மடிவதைக் கண்டும் காணாது அரசு செய்வோர் இருப்பதனால் அவர்களெல்லோருக்குள்ளும் இருக்கும் அரக்க குணங்கள் விழித்து மக்கள் மாண்டாலும் மடிந்தாலும் தன் பதவியும் அதிகாரமும் போதும் என்கின்ற கொடூர சுயநல தமோகுணம் உயிர்த்தெழுந்து அதிகாரத்திற்காய் எத்துணை உயிர் வேண்டுமானாலும் அழிவதை கண்டுங்காணாதிருந்து மறைமுகமாய் அது நடக்க காரணமாகவும் மாறிப்போயிருக்கின்றார்கள். நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். பாமர மக்களே, ஏழை எளிய மக்களே, நடுத்தர மக்களே, சாமானிய வர்க்கத்தவர்களே, நமக்கு நாமே காவல். நம் எல்லோருக்குள்ளும் பொங்கி எழும் அன்பினால், நல்லதன்மையினால், சத்வகுணத்தினால் ஒருவருக்கொருவர் உதவிகள் செய்து கொண்டு
எல்லை காடி வந்தது நிற்பாய், பரம்பல தருவாய், பிரிந்த சடையும் எரித்திடும் வெள்ளியும் குவிந்த உடலும் கூறிய பற்களும் வெறுத்திடும் நோக்கும் விழித்தொங்கு நாக்கும் விடுத்திடும் மூக்கும் விருந்திடும் போக்கும். காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, மாகாளி. பருத்ததனமும்.
ஓம். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள் மக்களே. அன்னை நானே முழுமையாய் மலர்ந்தருளினேன். கவலை இல்லை, கோபமும் இல்லை, அச்சமும் இல்லை, ஆசையும் இல்லை, அருளும் ஆனந்தமும் கருணையும் மட்டுமே கொண்டு உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் நன்மை தந்திட, நன்மை செய்திட பரமசக்தி பரஷோடசி மீனாட்சி மலர்ந்தருளினேன். இங்கு கண்டுகொண்டிருக்கும் எல்லோரிடத்தும் அன்னை ஆனந்தமயமான திருநீற்றும் குங்குமமுமாய் சந்தனமும் ஞானாஞ்சனமுமாய் இப்பொழுது பொங்கி மலர்ந்து அருள் செய்கின்றேன், பெற்றுக்கொள்ளுங்கள். ஆனந்தம் அனைவருக்கும் உண்டு. கேட்ட வரங்களெல்லாம் முறையாய் தந்து கேடில்லா ஞான புகழும் தந்து யோகமும் சுகமும் சக்தியும் அருளுகின்றேன். ஓம் 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 ஓம்.
நாய்கள் போய் சுடலை தானே உன் திருவாசம். ஏகமுனியே அநேகமுனியே ஆதியுனியே சோதியுனியே. காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, மாகாளி. மோகமுனியே காமமுனியே போகமுனியே யோகமுனியே. மந்திரமுனியே தந்திரமுனியே எந்திரமுனியே ஞானமுனியே. காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, காளி மாகாளி, மாகாளி. சக்தியுனியே யுக்தியுனியே பக்தியுனியே முக்தியுனியே. மொழிகளுனியே ஊக்கமும் நீயே இயக்கமும் நீயே காளி மாகாளி காளி மாகாளி காளி மாகாளி மாகாளி காளி மாகாளி காளி மாகாளி காளி மாகாளி மாகாளி உள்ளும் நீயே.
ஓம் வந்திருக்கும் எல்லோருக்கும் இன்று கேட்ட வரத்தை கேட்டபடியே தந்தேன். ததாஸ்து 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 ததாஸ்து. தர்மார்த்த காம மோக்ஷமெனும் புருஷார்த்தங்களோடு நன்மையெல்லாம் தந்தேன். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். பஞ்ச கிருத்தியங்கள் புரியும் பரமசக்தி எல்லோருக்கும் நன்மை தந்தேன். ஓம் 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 ஓம். ஆனந்தம். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
So that Parashakti has said, just for that I have opened the doors of Adi Kailasa. For all those in the universe, not only human beings, as even Siddhars, Jnanis and Yogis have come and are doing penance in Adi Kailasa. For everyone who come, goodness, prosperity, Jnanam and Yogam will overflow. Do not fear. Bliss is there. Do not have worry. I will protect with goodness. So just for that, I have opened the doors of Adi Kailasa. For all those in the universe, not only human beings, as even Siddhars, Jnanis and Yogis have come and are doing penance in Adi Kailasa. For everyone who come, goodness, prosperity, Jnanam and Yogam will overflow. Do not fear. Bliss is there. Do not have worry. I will protect with goodness. Happiness is there. Enlightenment is there. Do not have fear. Bliss is there. I am solving the sufferings. I am the Samayapurattu Kannathal who comes and helps at the right time. People, humans, listen carefully. As the ruling people keep quiet even after seeing people dying in crores, the demonic nature inside the ruling people have come into life. Their terrible Tamoguna has come into life because of them, holding on to their power and position, not bothering whether people die or get destroyed. Ignoring the deaths of people for the sake of their power, they have even converted into an indirect reason for this happening. So listen clearly and carefully. Poor people, middle class people, common people, we are protection for ourselves. With the overflowing love in all of us, with the goodness, with the sattva guna, let us help each other. Listen carefully, people. Mother, I myself blossomed and graced fully, so there is no worry, there is no anger, there is no fear, there is no grief. Having only grace, bliss, and compassion to give goodness to all of you, to do goodness to all of you. Paramashakti, Parashodashi, Meenakshi blossomed and graced here. So she continues to bless, saying, for everyone who are watching now, overflowing and manifesting as Kumkum, Vibhuti, Chamtan, Jnananjana, I am doing grace to you all. Have it. Bliss is there for all of you, giving you the boons you have asked, giving fame of harmless enlightenment. I am bestowing fortune, happiness, and powers. For all of you who have come, I gave the boon as you asked. Tadastu, tadastu, tadastu. Along with Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, I gave all goodness. Paramashakti, who does Panchakritya, I gave goodness to all of you. Yes. So with that, we come to the conclusion of this where Parashakti herself has beautifully revealed about the Pralaya and the cosmic deluge. And she has given various revelations. And with that, we'll be moving on to the next segment of this program in a few minutes. And we'll be right back after a short break.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Segment of the program of how to offer our deep gratitude and devotion at the feet of Devi Parashakti. So let us now understand various offerings which we can give to Parashakti. So what is the significance of an offering? So every offering has two parts. So an offering is giving of a divine gift out of pure love, devotion and oneness. So number one is giving, you giving, and number two is accepting. So only when the divine accepts what one offers, the offering itself becomes complete. So it is not made out of any fear or greed, and only when an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela, which is played only for the purpose of enlightenment. Yes. So with that, we'll understand more about various offerings to Devi Parashakti. And we'll start with the Dhyana Sloka from the Mula Agama of Manumuni Dhyanam. Induni Bhaveda Karavahminayanam Syat Pankajavaraabhaya Japaksha Sarayuktam Angahimabhushana Vichitra Vasanam Syat Tungamakutojvala Manonmani Swarupam. The Dhyana Sloka beautifully explains that moon-like face, holding Vedas, books on hand, fire in eyes, with lotus flower, gracing and blessing hands, and one hand with japamala, beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments in wonderful clothes, and shining bing crown. Her name is Manomo. The next Dhyana Sloka is Dhyayed Devim Trinetram Sashini Bhavadanam Vedahastam Dadanam Savye Padmam Varadama Pare Chabhayam Chakshamalam Divyairabharanair Vibhushitatanam Brahmadibhip Pujitam Devimeva Manonmanim Pratidinam Kamartha Datrim Shubham. Yes, so Dhyana Sloka beautifully explains about Parashakti. I meditate on Devi with three eyes, glowing like a moon, and hold Veda, lotus, and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods, and showers auspicious boons for all the actions every day. Yes. So let us now understand the significance of the divine element gold from the Atharva Veda. It says, triply born by birth is this gold. From the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from the Soma when it was hurt. One they call the seed of virtuous and powerful Apa. Let that triple gold be for your long life. So gold is a divine element. It purifies anything it touches. It is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of healing and enlightening. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and positive thought currents in anyone who wears and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity. Yes. So gold is literally present in all the scriptures, Agamas, Vedas, Shastras, Sutras, Itihasas and Puranas. So in all Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our being. In Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold, and ritual feasts were offered in golden bricks. When one was saved from life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and it was used for weighing equivalent amount of commodities, including cows. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. Streets would have huge columns, huge archways made of gold. Horses, cows were dressed in gold. So the Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of rivers of gold. So Indus River was called the Hiranmaya, the river of gold in Rig Veda, and river Saraswati was called the Hiranyavartini in Atharva Veda. So gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold, decked, adorned in gold, because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years and it lasts forever. So with that, we'll be moving on to the first offering to Parashakti. The first offering is the E-Hundi offering. So you can offer any amount as a deep token of love and devotion to Parashakti as an E-Hundi offering, where the Shastra Pramana, it says, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashya, Bhayapaha, Shambhavi Sharada Radhya, Sharvani Sharmadayini. So Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion, and she literally removes all the fears. So whatever you want to manifest as reality, by offering this smallest token of love and devotion at the feet of Parashakti, you will see like all your desires and your endeavors are actually manifested with the blessings of Parashakti. And you can offer your gratitude and devotion to her by offering your name, your kanikai, and your name shall be chanted out during the puja to Parashakti. Yes. So the next offering is the Sankalpa chanting. So the Devi Mahatmyam, it says from the chapter 12, verse 34, it says, Tayaitan mohyate vishvam saiva vishvam prashuyate saya chitta cha vijanam tushta rudhim prayaschati. The goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess being prayed without interest in anything gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in materialistic sense. So you can offer the Sankalpa chanting and receive the blessings for all the fruition of your desires and wishes, whatever you're yearning for from Devi Parashakti. And you can offer the Sankalpa chanting at $1 and by clicking onto the link tiny.cc/Devi-offerings.
The next offering that we have for Devi Parashakti is that of the Sahasra Nama Swarna Kasu. Now, Devi is addressed as Nama Parayana Prita, the one who likes the repetition of her various names. So, Lalita Sahasranama very beautifully says, Nama Parayana Prita. See, what is the meaning of Nama Parayana Prita? Means the one who enjoys repetition of her names, meaning the more and more we chant our name, it is not that Devi enjoys rejoicing, hearing her own name, but she enjoys those dimensions being awakened in us. So whenever you chant the name of Devi Parashakti, those attributes, those qualities get awakened in us. Shri Mata, Shri Maharajni, O Divine Cosmic Mother, who is the Empress of the whole world. Constantly when you chant, the motherliness gets awakened in us. The leadership consciousness gets awakened in us. So Devi enjoys us manifesting the different dimensions of her and ultimately manifesting Devi Parashakti herself. So when you offer the Sahasra Nama Swarna Kasu with various dimensions of Devi Parashakti inscribed in that coin, and when you offer that coin with deep love and devotion at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Devi Parashakti, those dimensions gets awakened in us. So the Sahasra Nama Swarna Kasu comes in 3 different sizes. The smallest size is $75. The largest size, medium size is 151. And the largest size is $251. You manifest those dimensions being awakened in you. The next offering that we have is that of the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl. Beautifully in the Meenakshi Pancharatnam it says, Muktahara Lasat Kirita Ruchiram Purni Duvakta Prabham Sinchannu Purakinkili Manidara Padma Prabhava Suram Sarvabhishta Palapradam Girisudam Vani Rama Sevitam Meenakshim pranadosmi santatah Karunyavaram Vidim. I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has a garland of pearls and a face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by goddess Vani and Rama. I remain forever bowing to goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. The next offering that we have. Now, offering of the Mukta Anguti to receive the blessings to be showered by her, and to enjoy her love and compassion. Especially, you will experience that in all your business endeavors, you can offer the finger ring with the pearl. The offering of the Mukta Anguti comes in 3 different sizes. The smallest size is $251, the medium size is $500, and the large size is $750. You can offer the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with pearl, by visiting the site tiny.cc/devi-offerings. The next offering that we have is that of the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus. Beautifully, the Kamika Agama verse says, Ashta Vidyesha Rupeta Kumbhavarna Samyutam Sarve Sasutra Vastradhya Hema Pankaja Bhushitaha Sapi Dana Sakurchascha Pakvavilva Pradaha Snapanadhyaya Samsiddha Pramanena Samanvitaha. All the kalashas should be wound around with a suitable thread and covered with a new cloth. They should be adorned with a lotus flower made of gold. So the lotus is referred in so many different places in the Hindu scriptures. It is used in many of our rituals, pujas. In so many initiations, lotus is used. You can go to the next slide. So the Hindu scriptures, there are hundreds of scriptural references for using lotus in the worship of Bhagavan Paramashiva. About everything in the worship of the ultimate involves the consecration of the deities of worship, and meditating on or on the mudras and asanas used for worship involves the lotus flower, lotus leaf, lotus pericap, and lotus petals. The lotus is a divine flower. Now, Shakti of Paramashiva is also called lotus. The base of the Paramashiva linga is a lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva is also considered a lotus. Offering of the golden lotus in any size you wish to, and be blessed to have the state, space, powers, and the being of Devi Parashakti in your inner space amidst any and every adverse situation in your life. The next offering that we have, offering of the golden lotus, $600 US. The next offering that you can do to Devi Parashakti is the offering of Swarna Mitti, the golden touring. Now, very beautifully, Lalita Sahasranam says, Nakadhiditi samchanna namachana tamoguna padmadvaya prabhajala parakrita saroruha. You whose brightness from the toenails destroy the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose brightness from the 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. So, offering of the Swarnamiti, the golden touring, to Devi Parashakti, to be in constant space of gratitude for receiving her blessings in even the most difficult situations of your life. So, offering of the Swarnamiti, the golden touring, is $750 US. The next offering that we have to Devi Parashakti is that of the Swarna Mantika, that golden hairline jewelry. Sudha Sarabhivarshini. The Devi is referred as Sudha Sarabhivarshini, meaning she who makes the nectar flow in our nerves from the Sahasrara. That is, she who gives very pleasant experience of the ultimate. The Swarna Mantika represents the nectar flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. So offering of the Mantika to Devi Parashakti and receive the blessings of achieving the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and experiencing the state of complete completion. So if you want to experience and achieve that state, pray to Devi Parashakti, offer the Swarna Mantika, pray to receive her blessings, to experience, to be blessed with complete completion in all aspects and dimensions of your life. Offering of the golden hairline jewelry, Swarna Mantika, is $750. The next offering that we have is that of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. Beautifully, Paramashiva in the Guru Gita says, Dhyana Moolam Guror Murti, Puja Moolam Gurov Padam, Mantra Moolam Guror Vakyam, Moksha Moolam Gurov Krabha. Means the ultimate form of worship is worshipping the feet of the Guru. So, offering of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja blesses the Yajaman with all the auspiciousness and the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. So, offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja to Devi Parashakti. Register in tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. It's only $1,008. The next Pratyaksha Pada Puja offering is coming on the day of the most auspicious day of the year, which is the Guru Purnima, the 24th of July. The next offering that we have is that of the Vastra Seva, which is the offering of the cloth to Devi Parashakti. Offer the Vastra Seva. Blesses the offering of the Vastra Seva, blesses the Yajaman with all the auspiciousness and the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. The offering of the Vastra Seva is $1,008. So here we are showing you the various different offerings that we have of Devi Parashakti, which is the Sankalpa chanting, which is $1 per person. So you can receive the blessings for all the members of your family. Then we have the Devi Sahasranama Kasu, the 1008 names inscribed in the gold coins. Then we have Mukta Anguti, the full finger ring, which is $1 or $500 or $750, depending on the size. Then we have Swarna Padma Pushpa, small, medium, large sizes available in $600, $1,200 or $1,800. Then we have the Swarna Meti, the toe ring, just hold on to the feet, $750. Swarna Mantika, the golden hairline jewelry, you can offer, or the Pratyaksha Pada Puja Vastra Seva. Now, how can you go ahead and register for Devi Parashakti's offerings? Now, the first is what we call as a registration form, where there is no payment related to it. You can just register in the form expressing that I want to offer. So this is just your intention to offer, saying, Devi, I really want to offer this to you. Now, you may do this for two things. One, you want to know more details, you want to talk to somebody, you want to get more details. Or two, you really want to offer, however, you have some obstacle in terms of finances or other obstacles, that is, you are not able to offer it today, but you are expressing your intention to the cosmos, to Devi, saying, Devi, I really want to offer, please make me eligible to offer to you. So you are praying to Devi Parashakti by putting that intention. See, now we may want to offer something. Let's say you want to offer hairline jewelry, Swarna Mantika, to Devi Parashakti, but you are currently not able to pay the sum $50. Now you can say, okay, whenever I get, I will pay. Or you can fill the intention and say, you know what, I may not be able to pay now, but I really have a sincere intention to offer. Let Devi accept my offerings. Let Devi make me eligible. Oh Devi, I pray to you. Let you make me eligible to offer it. I pray to you to accept my offering. So she herself, even Devi Parashakti revealed in the Akashic reading, she says, just your intention to offer to me is enough. I will bless you with everything. Just your intention to do seva is enough. So if you have that intention, you can go to tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi and you can go ahead and register for this offering. The next offering is the online payment link. Now, if you want to go ahead and make the payment online, you are decided that you want to make the offering, you can directly go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings and you can go ahead and make the payment. And after making the payment, see, if you are choosing to make any offering, even if it is a $1 Sankalpa or $75 gold coin, the registration or the offering of the seva involves two steps. First is the online payment step. Second is Sankalpa chanting step. The online payment, you go enter your credit card details, make the payment. After you make the payment, you have to fill the Sankalpa form to tell that names of the family members you want chanted in the puja and saying that I have made this payment. Please use let the names of my family members be chanted. And here are the names. So you can enter the names, the Gotra and the Rasi, etc. All of that. So now I'm going to take you through a walkthrough through each of these three forms. So please note down the three links. And these links are also in the scroll in the bottom of the screen. So you can note it down from there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through a walkthrough of these three forms. Now this is the first form, which is tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. So this is the registration form. Now in this form, you go ahead and click next. Now in the next page, you go ahead and agree to the basic terms and conditions, and then you enter your first name, which is the darshan that you want to choose. So here you say Parashakti Arulvaku, you can choose, or you can choose Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan, and then you will click next. Now as you click next, okay, just go ahead and demonstrate this form. I'm just putting some dummy data. Then you choose Parashakti Arulvaku, Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan, and then you click next. In the next page, you can choose. So here it says Mukta Anguti, Swarna Padma Pushpa, Swarna Mirti. So there are different things. So what is it that you want to offer? Let's say I want to offer a golden hairline jewelry. I click this and I go to next. As I go to the next, it gives me the various options, how you can enter your Sankalpa details and all the other sevas. Please take the Sankalpa name and then you click on next. You agree to the disclaimers and you click submit. So here you have made an intention to make that's all. It doesn't, you don't need any payment for the registration. It is just submitting your intention to offer if you are not able to make the offering today. But you can always submit an intention to the cosmos. With Parashakti's blessings, you will manifest this offering. You will be blessed to make this offering. If you are ready to make the offering, you can go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. Then you go here, it opens up this page. Here you can choose various options. So here I'm choosing, let's say, golden hairline jewelry, and I click on add to cart. Now when you click on add to cart, it takes you to the next page where it shows the items that you have in your cart if you have already selected some things. So I had already selected the Swarna Mirti, so I'm going to move that. You can update the cart. And you can always click the back button in the browser. So I'm going to go ahead and click the back button in the browser. And then I'm going to choose the Sankalpa chanting option as well. So here in the drop down of the sevas, I'm choosing the Sankalpa chanting. And it shows $1, and you can increase the quantity by adding, let's say, 5. If you want to offer the Sankalpa chanting to 5 of your family members, you can increase the quantity to 5 and click on add to cart. Now, as you click on add to cart, it takes you to the next page where you see the number of family members that you are offering it to, and the actual offering. You check the total amount, you click on proceed to checkout. Now, as you click on proceed to checkout, it takes you to the final page where you see the billing details, the name, all the other billing details, and then you come down, you enter the credit card details, you click on I have read and I agree to the terms and conditions, and on the right side you click on place order. It's very simple. tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. Then, and after you make the payment, the next step that we have is the Sankalpa form, which is tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. After you make the payment, you come to this form and you go ahead and click next. agree to the disclaimers in the front, then enter your payment details, then enter your contact details, and then in the bottom you can choose Devi Parashakti Arulvak, and then you click next. As you click next, you can choose which particular offering that you are making, and after you choose that offering, it will ask you for the names of the family members that you would like to be that you are offering it for. Then you can go ahead and submit the. Okay, so and another way you can make an offering to Devi Parashakti is through the YouTube super chat. An extremely easy way to make your offering is through the YouTube super chat. So what you do is you come on the YouTube live. So here you can see the YouTube live screen projected for you. Okay. Now in the YouTube live screen on the right side, you see a dollar symbol. When you click on the dollar symbol, you see three options: join, super chat, and super sticker. The join option enables you to become a member of the channel, and all members of the channel will be eligible to ask questions live to Devi Parashakti during the Devi Parashakti Akashic readings. So you have bronze, silver, gold, platinum, premium options. You can choose whichever option that you would like and become a member of the channel by just clicking join. As you click join, it opens up a pop-up where you can enter your credit card details, your payment details. Depending on the country of your residence, you may have different options, adding via credit card, debit card, PayPal, Google Pay, and you can just add your details and you can go ahead and make the purchase. The next way you can offer extremely easy is through the super chat. Let's say you want to offer your gratitude to Devi, you want to make an e-hundi offering. So let's say you want to make an offering of $5. As simple as just enter the amount that you want to offer. It can be just even $1 or $5, whatever amount that you want to offer. Just click and say buy and send. As you click on buy and send, it opens up where you see the payment portal. And in the payment portal, you add your credit card, debit card, you add the PayPal, and then you go ahead and make the purchase. The final offering that we have is that of the super sticker. Okay, so click on the dollar symbol. Finally, go to super sticker option, and in the super sticker option, you will see different stickers, and you can go ahead and choose which sticker that you want to offer and make that specific offering. So these are the different ways, and the Paramashiva in the Agama says, whenever you go to a guru, always make some dakshina, always put some offering. It can even be $1, but have that habit of always making an offering whenever you go to Guru, whenever you approach a Guru. So the YouTube super chat makes it extremely easy for you to make that offering. You don't even have to go out of the window. Within the window, you can make that offering. So with this, we come to the conclusion of this segment. We will now be moving on to the next segment of the Devi Parashakti program after a short break. So let's get ready to go ahead with the next part of today's program.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole
opportunity for India during COVID-19. Revelations to the World by Devi Parashakti. On 12th of May 2021, Devi Parashakti, manifesting as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. She revealed that I came as the Nijavatara and I am blessing you. Listen. People listen, to do good to all of you. I have taken the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. People of India, listen carefully. Time after time, Bharadam is a Jnana Bhumi where the enlightened beings have come.
They have to live. It has to flower. Few hypocrites because they are stuck in delusion. We cannot sacrifice the world.
They have to live. It has to flower. Few hypocrites because they are stuck in delusion. We cannot sacrifice the world. Cosmos cannot be destroyed. The ship I did to save the cosmos. Sorry for the technical glitch. They have to live, it has to flower. Few hypocrites, because they are stuck in delusion, we cannot sacrifice the world. Cosmos cannot be destroyed. The ship I did to save the cosmos from being destroyed, that is called Adi Kailasa. The ship I did to protect the beings from Pralaya is Adi Kailasa. Because of the conspiracy of the Drohis and enemies rule, captain has to leave the ship. Before 12 years, knowing the great deluge that is going to happen, all the Aushadas by this Guru Purnima, that Jnana Rasavadam, Navapashana is going to flower. Allow people to come and take dip in the Navapashana flower. People, whoever comes and dip in Vaidya Sarovar, they will not have death. They will not have corona. Crores and crores of people will come in line. Every day, they will come and dip in Anandalingam. Before 12 years, knowing, listen well to my words. For India, I made the ship as protection. The Nithyananda Navapashana Lingam in Vaidya Sarovar. Go to Adi Kailasa, O Indians, all those who regret losing the Nithyananda Nijavatara without confusion and walking without talking, just as a lip service, go to Adi Kailasa.
Crores of people will come there looking for health, Navapashana water feast, and medicine to get health and protection and enlightenment. To protect India from the great destruction, I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if captain is not there, ship is there. One can see here today what is happening in India with the corona pandemic. The latest updates have 96 doctors in Bihar, in the state of Bihar, lost their lives to COVID-19 during the second wave. This is directly from the Indian Medical Academy. India has reported the highest ever single death toll from COVID-19 after an eastern state sharply raised its figures to account for people who succumb to the disease at home or in private hospitals. The Health Department of Bihar, one of India's poorest states, revised its total COVID-related death toll to more than 9,400 from about 5,400. This is what we have been telling about in the previous days also, that the numbers given by the government are actually the actual numbers being downplayed for various reasons. It could be like this news article is saying the deaths are not even being noted, or there are other cases where the government is issuing death certificates 10 times, 20 times more than the actual number of deaths reported. We have our people coming over here to the Adi Kailasa ship, the COVID care protection centers, and we hear day in and day out people recounting from their own experiences and the experiences of their friends, relatives, etc., where they say that anybody who has experienced a death in their family because of COVID, when they go to cremate their loved ones, it is unimaginable how long the queue is in the crematorium itself. And they say, even though the number of deaths being reported in that particular district or town is a certain number, but the number of people queued up to burn their loved ones' dead bodies is a lot more. And sometimes to the effect of, like, the government issued number is say about 50, and the actual deaths that they are seeing is even 200 times that. And it's not possible that these deaths are occurring because of non-COVID, just by the sheer magnitude of the numbers. And then the other cause of the deaths being the variants of the coronavirus. Here one can see in the month of June itself, in fact, just about 2 days before, the Delta Plus variant, which is suspected that it can trigger the third COVID-19 wave in Maharashtra. That's what the health department says. The highly virulent Delta Plus variant of the novel coronavirus could stoke a third wave in Maharashtra, according to a presentation made at a meeting attended by the chief minister. And here one can see the reports of the number of deaths in India touching close to 70,000 new cases and 2,330 deaths in just a matter of 1 day, 24 hours. And the health experts saying India missed early alarm and let the deadly coronavirus variant spread. And along with corona, along with the COVID-19 pandemic, come the after effects of the people who somehow managed to save themselves from the pandemic. They are faced with a new problem. The medicines and the steroids leave the body in such a bad state of immunity level that they become susceptible to various kinds of infections, which otherwise their bodies would not have been succumbing to. And these include various kinds of fungal infections. We heard about the black fungus, white fungus, yellow fungus, and now the latest, just a few days back, 3 days back, to be more precise, there is a green fungus infection which has been detected in Indore. Here, a 34-year-old COVID-19 survivor was diagnosed with green fungus infection and shifted to Mumbai by air ambulance for treatment. And the doctors say that more research is needed on whether the nature of the green fungus infection in people who have recovered from COVID-19 is. One can see doctors and the medical fraternity struggling with the very diagnosis of the various infections, be it COVID-19, its variants, or the various fungal infections, and so battling literally with, in the first stage of any medical issue, which is a diagnosis, leave alone the cure for that and the prevention for that, etc. Because unless that is root caused, there is no way one can administer the cure for the same. So the green fungus case reported in Madhya Pradesh, the doctors themselves say is a new worry. This is just some of the glimpses of what is happening in India and what India is going through. And as Devi Parashakti revealed, literally a few weeks ago itself, that the Kirmi Bhojanam has landed in India, which is the hell as described in the Puranas and the Veda Agamas, that the hell that humanity has to go through for the various wrongs done to the planet Earth itself. It's the karma coming back. And she, Devi Parashakti, out of her immense grace, has built the Adi Kailasa ship for protecting human beings from this deadly pandemic, this hell, and all its after effects, this pralaya that has landed on the planet, and on the wake of which, the after effects of which, because, as Devi said, because of the conspiracy of human beings for their vested interests, that hell has also landed in India. And the only way to save ourselves from that hell and all its effects is by coming to the various Kailasas across India. As we will see shortly, over a dozen Kailasas opened up by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and anybody being welcome to these COVID care protection centers so that one can save one's life, which, as Devi said, is the highest priority till the end of this year. So we'll take some time now. https:// /kailasa.org with a double A /Kailasa care. Kailasa with a single A. So please take your time to register at this link that is provided. Register yourself to avail of the COVID care protection facility so that you and your loved ones effects and after effects.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Yes. So next we're going to look into the contributions of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in Kailasa's Annadan. We will revive the food supply system of Kailasa. Before you get hungry, food will be ready. Continuous Annadan. I am not giving any fantasy. It is already becoming a reality. By the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness Swamiji on 17th of June 2019. The developmental, economic, social, and medical impacts of malnutrition and famine have a critical impact on the individual, familial, community, national, ultimately on the global level. With the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic triggering an alarming spike in food insecurity, the United Nations have given warnings of famines of biblical proportions. In 2020 alone, 690 million people were estimated to be pushed into food insecurity. The access and availability to organic food has become of utmost importance. Through Kailasa's Department of Agriculture, His Divine Holiness Swamiji has committed to the distribution of free organic food to everyone, not just since the beginning of his public life, but from his very upbringing itself. The pictures show the early days of Kailasa's spiritual mission, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is offering Annadan on Kartigai Deepam in Tiruvannamalai. Even with a fractured hand, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Swamiji, engaged in selfless work day and night, inspiring the peacekeepers of the Sovereign Order of Kailasa to engage in selfless service, leading the nation of Kailasa by example. In 2011, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had a multiple compound fracture with the bone protruding out of the skin. In 2013, 2 steel implants that were fastened in 2011 were removed as the bones had completely healed. The picture is after that surgery. On 3rd of June 2012, the Pondicherry Thane flood relief had happened, where you can see Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself personally handing in the food packets to the children who are affected by the Thane food relief. This is from the kids, young kids. You can see how they are distributing the, how they are receiving the food packets from the peacekeepers of Kailasa. Yes, here you can see how thousands of people are gathered to receive the food from the peacekeepers of Kailasa. This is the picture from 2011, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is inaugurating the Tiruvannamalai Adinam in India, doing the Annadan. So this is the Annalaya inauguration. On 25th of November 2005, Arogya Yoga Health Workshop was conducted, in which you can again see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself personally serving the people. This is from 2007, Nithyananda Purana meditation workshop in Salem, where thousands of people are gathered, and Swamiji himself personally serving food to all the participants. Time and again, you can see one stark thing is the Swamiji, he the Annadan, and inspired the Sovereign Order of Kailasa to take up these humanitarian efforts. This is from 2012 in Nithyananda Purana meditation workshop, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is serving the meals. This is from 2012, 27th of November, from Kartigai Deepam celebrations, Tiruvannamalai Adinam. This is from 2017, 10th of May, Inner Awakening Meditation Workshop from Tiruvannamalai Adinam. You can see how people from different backgrounds, all of them have gathered for the spiritual congregation in Tiruvannamalai, and how they're all fed with pure organic vegetarian food. This is from 2017, 10th of April, Kalpataru Meditation Workshop is conducted in Tiruvannamalai Adinam. And once again, you can see thousands of people are gathered, and how they are then getting benefited by this effort. This is from 2016. Bandara feast served for the respected spiritual gurus and Hindu monks in Adi Kailasa Bididi. In 2016, once again, the Kalpataru meditation workshop in Adi Kailasa Bididi. This is from 2017, Arunachala Sarangapeetham in Thiruvannamalai Adina. On 18th of August 2019, Tiruchengodu Sarangapeetham in India. This is a picture of Annadan being distributed on the occasion of Guru Purnima celebrations in Kailasa in Houston. So these activities, it is not just restricted in India, these Annadan activities, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism spearheaded all over the world in various Kailasa de facto embassies. This is from the Sadashivoham meditation workshop that was conducted in Adi Kailasa Bidadi, where you can once again see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself personally serving the people who attended the workshop. This is from 2020, last year. The Annadan service still continued amidst the COVID-19 crisis in Madurai Adinam. So that was the beautiful example of the dedication of these humanitarian services that Swamiji upheld even during the crisis time, even during the COVID-19 crisis time. He ensured that the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the sovereign order of Kailasa is continuing the Annadan service. Now, let us see a contrast of what a proof of necessity for the Annadan. So far, you've seen the humanitarian efforts of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in Annadan, and how it can be contrasted, a stark contrast of how the British invaders literally made people to starve in the Bengal famine that happened in India in 1943. Let's watch this video and we'll be back.
Researching the Bengal famine was that Churchill did several things that greatly aggravated the death toll. India was being used extensively for the war effort. Indian resources, Indian soldiers, and Churchill repeatedly refused to acknowledge the fact that the extent to which India was used could lead to famine.
Viceroy to India, Archibald Wavell, called the Bengal famine one of the greatest disasters to have befallen people under British rule, and said the reputational damage was incalculable. During one government discussion about famine relief, Secretary of State for India Leopold Amery recorded Mr. Churchill saying that any aid sent would be insufficient because Indians bred like rabbits.
Yes. So in the Vedagamas, the source of Hindu scriptures, declares that Annam. Yes, in the man-made famine of Bengal, as per the existing records, 3+ million people were denied food. But on the other hand, we have the Vedagamas, the source of Hindu scriptures, which always empowers people to do Annadan, which says that Annam Bahu Kurveta, which means let us produce the food in large quantities. Through the widespread distribution and the promotion of free, healthy, organic food, Kailasa's global peacekeepers, led by the SPH, serve such way that we may achieve food security, improve the nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture globally. Anadan is the vision to end the poverty and hunger in all its form. When the first world countries closed their borders during a massive global emergency, it is Kailasa, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, who has opened the doors to all of the humanity without exception. He has opened the spiritual de facto embassies of Kailasa as the COVID care protection centers for people to be residing, free accommodation, free food, free internet services. They can do work from home. They can spiritually empower themselves during this pralaya. So the free COVID care protection centers that are opened across India includes Adi Kailasa in Bidadi, Bangalore, Salem Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Thiruvannamalai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Rajapalayam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Puduvai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Pattanam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Siragapadi Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Sripuram Adinam in Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Avattipalayam Erode in Tamil Nadu, Hosur Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Baroda Adinam in Gujarat. The multiple COVID care centers that are opened across India also included the social services and spiritual services that are offered during pandemic. Apart from that, it is Devi Parashakti's cosmic revelations which prepare the humanity on how to combat this pralaya and global pandemic. The free social services that includes the free medical care, that includes all forms of Hindu medicines, that is Ayurveda, Siddha medicine, and also allopathy medicine. To handle the emergencies, we have got ICU on wheels and fire safety equipment maintenance that's happening. Next is the infrastructure to accommodate thousands of people and food security management through food banks. And we also have the organic farming. So to join these COVID care protection centers that enable you to live powerfully, to live the spiritual truths powerfully during this pralaya, with lots of space, lots of happiness, lots of bliss, with free food, accommodation, medical care, internet services, and the space to work from home. It is the compassion and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to open the Kailasas in India as the COVID care protection center for the humanity to benefit from this. So if you're interested, if you have any questions, you can contact us. And if you are interested, please register now in the link below, which is kailasa.org/Kailasa Care, KAILASA.org/Kailasa Care, KAILASA CARE. Yes. So the next segment, it's going to be a power manifestation segment. So meanwhile, we can register ourselves from this registration link that is shown, kailasa.org/Kailasa Care.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhanam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadushnam Tattvamasya Lakshmyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. What is spa manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagavan himself explaining what is spa manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they happen in you, due to your chemicals and hormones ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I have added the ultimate powerfulness, Turyatita, in your whole being and doing, manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift, playing with life, playing with being alive. Static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence, all these three has no boundary. You are one with it. You are alive in everything. Everything listens to you. Everything decides as you want. Power manifestation is cognitive shift, raising your frequency, not work.
Appreciation. Science of power manifestation. Bhagavan beautifully explained what is power manifestation. The science of power manifestation, it's science because it is repeatable and it is doable for each one of us having a superconscious breakthrough. And science of power manifestation is authentic, time-tested, foolproof and scientific. The pramanas, the evidences for each one of us to manifest all the ultimate reality. Here are the references. Shastra Pramana, the reference from the scriptures. The eternal, unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures, the Vedas and the Agamas. The Apta Pramana. Apta Pramana are the experience and results of the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamas, Alvars, Siddhas. All of them are authority of Hinduism who have manifested all these powers as all beautiful space of oneness with Paramashiva, which is authentic and scientific and foolproof. Atma Pramana. Atma Pramana, account of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of each power manifestation, Bhagavan's very own Leelas. As per the Shastra Pramana, Bhagavan has mapped, as per the Shastra Pramana, manifested all the powers of Paramashiva. How a human can manifest and live as a superconscious being is exactly what Bhagavan is teaching the science to the world. Shakshi Pramana, millions of disciples, devotees, followers all around the world, initiated by Bhagavan, manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. Bhagavan has clearly said, whoever comes to the Kailash courtyard will get initiated into third eye and manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. And beautifully, all of us can experience the higher science, the Kailash courtyard, that was happening. Simply here also, Bhagavan's presence can be felt and manifested as powers, and bringing all the auspiciousness and abundance in our life, not just moving an object, but something which we are not moving inside us gets moved, and simply the presence of Bhagavan fills our life as auspiciousness and abundance. Pratyaksha Pramana. Pratyaksha Pramana is a scientific study measuring the effect of being in enlightened state. Again and again, when we are measured that when during the power manifestation, simply you go into the thoughtless space and aligning to oneness space, you manifest as powers. This has been scientifically clearly seen, and they tell that we are in the deep sleep. Let's go to the Shastra Pramana. Shastra Pramana are the eternal, unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures, the Vedas and the Agamas. Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Vijnana, consciousness. Bhairava, one who experiences consciousness beyond the mind. Tantra is the method. This is our given method, step by step. How in a lab you are given methods to manifest whatever you need to do to get the result. Exactly same way, this is a science. So here is the method that Bhagavan is beautifully giving us step by step for us to manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. This is for the consciousness over matter.
The Shastra Pramana for the power of consciousness over matter, silicon, is taken from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 120, Dharana 95. Kvachid vastuni vinyasya shanair drishtim nivartayet tajnanam chitta sahitam devi shunyalayo bhavet. Kvachid vastuni vinyasya shanair drishtim nivartayet tajnanam chitta sahitam devi shunyalayo bhavet.
Beautifully in the Sutra 120, Dharana 95, Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. This is the reference for the Sutra. Bhagavan Paramashiva says in this Sutra, having fixed one's eyes on a particular object, Vastu, one should slowly withdraw the sight from the object as well as slowly eliminate the knowledge from the object along with the thought and impression of it. O Devi, one abides in Sunya, the state where there is nothing other than this exists, which is the state of all inclusive, the Paramashiva state, all infinity. Bhagavan beautifully describes in this sutra how each one of us is an infinity, absolute. Then the mind cannot understand infinity because mind should be more powerful than infinity. But mind is just a mirage. Mirage is like a water. You see water when you're on a hot day, when you're traveling on a road, you will see at a distance something looking like a water on the road. And when you go close to it, it'll look like it's not there. And if you turn back where you came from, that area will have the same effect. Most of that is an illusion that is created by the hot air which is released there. And same way, the whole world that we perceive is a illusion how we are deluded into. And constantly we go into the incompletion. Bhagavan beautifully says how one experience the oneness simply can experience the ultimate reality. And how do we live without thinking? How do we manifest powers? And how did these siddhas do it? Can we also do it? Yes. Abhirami Bhattar, he was a very devoted person and he was known as Subramanya Swami Iyer. He was so devoted to Shiva and he used to be in the Devi's temple all the time and singing and being there, living there. And the king happened to come to the temple one day. And there everybody said that this person is a madman. And so king wanted to know what has gone wrong with him. He went and asked him, what is the new moon or full moon day? And today I want to know the details. What is the detail? He was very clear. He told that it is a full moon when it is actually new moon. And because he saw Abhirami as a self-effulgent light that he saw himself in, that light, that reflection as Devi herself that he saw, he told that it is a full moon because he sees light. And the king got angry and asked him again, is it a new moon or it is a full moon? What is it? And again he replied, it is full moon. And it was completely wrong answer. So king got really upset. Even a king you're not respecting, so I'm going to put you in a frying pan. So he gets everybody and starts lowering him into a frying pan. Simply Abhirami Bhattar just sees Devi and starts singing on her and composed 21 verse and started singing on her. And at the end of the song, simply Devi took her nose ring and threw it and she manifested full moon, and everybody witnessed that as science. They all saw it as reality. How did this happen and how did he just manifest that? The simply merging of in oneness, even the no moon can become full moon. What about our life and making small decisions? Simply our problems and all our incompletion just dissolves when we start getting into the oneness with Parashakti. Understanding the deeper science, more and more we can manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. He is so compassionate, he is so caring, and he is so taking all of us meticulously in making sure we are manifesting all the powers and becoming superconscious beings. If you see that we are not even when we are dreaming, the body that we use is not the same body. We are lying down. How can we go to a mall with our friends? But we are doing that. And if you go to the deep sleep, it's Karana Sarira. How is that we go into a black, dark body when I'm lying down with a proper body? I don't even remember I am a male or female. So we take another body and then Stula Sarira. We come back to this body and experience the Shukshma Sarira, Stula Sarira and Karana Sarira. We are in three bodies in every day when we go to dream state, deep sleep and come back to this waking state. But there is an awakened state also that we can experience. That is the real state of Paramashiva, who we are actually, which we can experience. If we understand this is a science and all these munis and ganas who have manifested, we can also manifest it. All we need to understand is this science have been lost and now Bhagavan is reviving. All that Newton and Edison invented, everybody threw stones on them and said everything is nonsense. But now we are without electricity, even if they have the best car or the best laptop, it's of no use because everything is charged with electricity. Now we don't have to reinvent that like that. Bhagavan has beautifully come, Shiva himself has come as an avatar down just to initiate us into these sciences, which was real, and it is real, more real than what we understand as outer world science. And all of us can experience this. That is the reality of the whole thing. How we can experience is a step-by-step process Bhagavan is giving us, and simple integrity and simple obedience, we can also manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. Apta Pramana. Apta Pramana here for the power of consciousness over matter. Ganesha. Ganesha is the most auspicious deity, that Ishta Devata that you can get connected to. So beautiful, whatever form you enjoy him, whatever name you call him, whatever ways you do the puja, he is always pleased. Ganesha was using consciousness over matter against Brahma to protect his mother as a child, and Brahma was using all the weapons that he manifested and was moving towards Ganesha, but nothing could be done to Ganesha. This is in the Brahma Shiva Purana, chapter 16, page 781, verse 5. Every reference is given so that we understand everything is real, and this is more real than the science that we learn in the outer world. And Bhagavan beautifully explains here how we can manifest the powers of Paramashiva, how he was in oneness space and simply manifested all the truth, the Atma Pramana. If I have to tell you the truth, my grand narrator was Arunagiri Yogeshwara and Annamalai Swami. All the time I was remember only the two, any practical action, Annamalai Swami, any of the mystical inner space, Arunagiri Yogeshwara. If I have to move the mountain or do something great, then immediately fall into Arunagiri Yogeshwara space. It is done. We will win the game. And any ordinary action, facing things, first thing I will think at the moment. How Annamalai Swami will respond? That is the way I grew up till the age of 12. My grand narrator was Arunagiri Yogeshwara and Annamalai Swami. Every situation I will think how he will behave, how he will respond, how he will react. So they became my grand narrative inside. See, you need a grand narrative, only then you will align your inner image to it. Bhagavan beautifully explains how we are driven by the outer world, the heroes and the heroines, their dress, their way and societal way of throwing ourselves as some identity. But Bhagavan makes us dissolve into himself, and how he enacted this, that he holds Arunagiri Yogeshwara and Annamalai Swami in each of the instant and clearly plays the role just to show us how we also need to do with our Guru. Bhagavan himself being there as Parashakti. How will Parashakti handle anything? And she will be so compassionate and she will realize everybody is Parashakti. And she will be in such a oneness space. She will not have anything negative, anything compulsive, anything of irritation, frustration. She will just manifest her reality. That is how my life is. Living that becomes the way of being in oneness. The whole space Abrahami Bhatta enjoyed was this space. Just being in oneness. Simply you understand life is much more than what you experience today. And heal yourself and manifest all your reality. Beautifully you can see how the devotees are moving the consciousness over matter in the courtyard. And how you can also simply experience the same when you align to the oneness space of Paramashiva. you can beautifully see how the coconut responds to the person and completely in oneness with Paramashiva. The scientific study that on Bhagavan has clearly shown that how the brain goes into the beautiful space of oneness. The third eye opens and it's so bright, and simply the shutdown in all other parts of the brain. Bhagavan could do that at his will, manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. And this is seen in the Balasans and the devotees who are manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. Now let's go to the guidelines. Make sure you have the video recording, especially for this power. It's such an auspicious space to record all this and replay. Bhagavan beautifully says, whenever you look at a painting, in what context they are, that gets into you when you cherish that. Same way, all these videos, when people look at your videos, when you are in with Paramashiva oneness and manifested these reality, simply that is the same experience they will be experiencing when they see the video, or when you share the video for the world for healing themselves and making them manifest the powers, making them come to Bhagavan and start manifesting all the powers. So make sure you're recording these few moments with the timestamp. If you have the Jnananjan in your Kantamala, you can apply in your third eye and your temples. These 3 points, Bhagavan says, is the initiation into the higher science of power manifestation. So apply that if you have the Jnananjan in your Kantamala, in your locket. If you do not have, apply the Basma and the Kumkum continuously. And also in the night, you can apply the turmeric, which calcifies the whole third eye and makes you manifest the powers. And if you have a partner, that's wonderful. If you do not have a partner, you can hold it yourself, or you can use the silicon, that is the tab or your cell phone or computer. But make sure it is completely switched off. There is no vibration when using all these gadgets. And place the object very clearly in a very stable way that it's not moving. And if you can place your palm on a flat surface which is not slanted, even if you keep your tab or anything, make sure there is no slope or any other way, and there is no question of any doubt arising when you watch that video or anybody watches the video. It should be completely only from the space of Paramashiva. There is no logic. The infinity space, Bhagavan beautifully says, if you are infinity, if you are absolute, the subtler and subtler space that we are manifesting continuously from our consciousness. But bringing this logic thinking, we are more confused and deluded. So bring only the conscious space, that Para Shakti, who you are sitting as, I am Paramashiva, manifesting this reality will be only auspiciousness. So only bring the space of oneness. Do not have anything in the hand which can just fall off, or any other way from outside, it's wind or something pushing off. Let it be very stable on your hand. Any object in your hand to move. If you have a coconut, that's wonderful. You can place the coconut carefully that it's not rolling off. It is very stable. Or any other object also perfectly fine. And let's go to the instruction. Let's sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. And remember Para Shakti again and again. When we remember Para Shakti, merging into Para Shakti, just a deep meditation, like how Abhirami Bhattar, he doesn't even know which place he is. When Ramakrishna Paramahamsar or Ramana Maharshi, when they go into the Samadhi, nobody can wake them up. They will actually blow the conch in their ears, and then only Ramakrishna is supposed to wake up after the Samadhi space. To that extent, our human body can go into that deepest Samadhi space, meditation space. Here, Bhagavan, remembering Bhagavan as Para Shakti in your third eye, letting go all your thoughts, all your incompletion, and all your suffering and pain, everything that you have, just for a few minutes, let's drop everything and be in only oneness with Para Shakti. Devi herself will simply heal. That is what we are worried about. And when we are not dropping that, how can it get solved? So let's hold that and complete with everything other than that. And that is the Thyaga that we can do to raise ourselves as superconscious being. And I am Paramashiva, hold only that Para Shakti with 25 heads, 75 eyes, and 50 hands, beautifully sitting as you and manifesting the powers. And continuously chant the Maha Vakya, entangling with Bhagavan in the oneness space, beautifully will manifest all our reality and auspiciousness. Again and again, hold that deep cognition of only Paramashiva, Para Shakti can manifest all the reality. Let's chant the Maha Vakya, and whatever happens to that matter that you have left it in your hand or other's hand or on a silicon, you can try different things, but only from the space of consciousness, let it move. And beautifully, you will experience the oneness and manifest all the powers of consciousness over matter. Let's start chanting intensely and vibrate with the chanting. That is most important part of power manifestation. Let's start with a deep connection with Paramashiva, Para Shakti, and chant the Maha Vakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So beautiful. Many are experiencing that consciousness over matter. Yes, now you can, if you have experienced consciousness over matter hand, please keep the object on the silicon or on the ground and you can experience the same thing. When you are connected to that object, you think it is part of you. And when you keep it on the ground, you think it is not part of you. That is where the delusion starts. Bhagavan beautifully says, how would Bhagavan deal with it? He knows that the hand is also matter and the air around the hand is also matter and the object is also matter. So when I move the hand, the air also moves and the object also moves. simply I can manifest the reality. When I understand it is not the way I perceive, giving label, that's why it said beautifully, removing the knowledge about it, impression about it, thoughts about it. When you remove everything about it, and then what is left? The consciousness. The what particle like electron, proton, neutron, all that is what is existing. That is what we can call. If you don't call a rose, then if you remove the color, shape, and knowledge about the rose and thoughts about the rose, then what would it be called? All we can say it's an atom. Same way you understand that higher science, how you exist, is also not the way you perceive. You are projecting this whole body as you. That is why Bhagavan says you're also the body. You're not just the body, you're also the body and you're also the mind, because you're projecting it to experience something. You're projecting this world to experience that. If you have problems and you want to heal, and if you have some struggle that in your life with finance and you want to heal, simply moving this matter will move your life out of that struggle. Matter is something which is weight, heavy. That is what our thoughts are. Moving the thoughts out of us means moving the object where from the place. And no, doing all these, each power manifestation moves so much in our reality, because we are now as consciousness, as intelligence, higher intelligence, and we are able to manifest more than a matter that we are all stuck with. As human, we are only stuck with matter. That is where we struggle. If we understand we are consciousness, simply the healing will happen and move to the higher reality. Continuously holding that space and again manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, we will simply experience the oneness and manifest our reality. Let's have one more cycle. Very clearly hold that whatever object and tell very clearly, I want to get out of this problem in my life. And hold the object, whatever you're going through, which is a struggle, which is a block, which is the reaction that you feel, that to be removed from you completely. And move the object, simply you will see in your life also that whole thing is dropped and some new development of higher science starts happening in you as more intelligence and more auspiciousness. The higher the intelligence, the more the auspiciousness and abundance starts flowing in your life. Health, wealth, and bliss. So let's go into the meditation. Deeply connect to Parashakti in your third eye. And continuously hold yourself. I am Paramashiva. I am Parashakti. Let me just manifest this reality to get past the blocks that I am in. Clearly define yourself and clearly see yourself dropping all the incompletion and surrendering to Bhagavan's lotus feet. Again and again, when you surrender to Bhagavan's lotus feet, new starts happening, because he is the reality and he is manifesting your life and everybody's life. Simply surrendering to him, he will manifest exactly what you wanted. It's like $1 trillion dad. You can buy whatever you want at your will. Same way, Bhagavan is waiting to shower on us. All we need to do is hold the oneness space with him. Shakti Pada, drop our identity, surrender our identity. Simply you will experience not just consciousness over matter, but your own manifestation of auspiciousness. Let's deeply connect to Bhagavan. Chant the Mahavakya intensely. Please keep your cell phones away for a few minutes and get into the deep meditative space of oneness with Paramashiva. Close your eyes and deeply connect to Paramashiva as Parashakti in your third eye. Chant the Mahavakya intensely. Your whole being vibrate with that. You listening to that continuously and see your experience what Bhagavan Parashakti, she is manifesting through you and showing you as prasada. Let's start chanting the Mahavakya now.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifesting. Let the Amrita pour. Let the Vani open up. Manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the poor, let the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Such a beautiful space for us to experience the oneness with Paramashiva. Now it is the gratitude time. We finished all that experience with Paramashiva. Please open your eyes. Whatever you have recorded, or you have taken picture, or you marked how much it has moved in the hand or on the ground or on silicon, all the powerful cognition that whatever has moved in your inner space that you have experienced, you can share it in tinyurl.com/powermanifestation or in your social media platforms. How you are experiencing so much of healing, so much of caring from Shakti. Devi herself is here, and you are the lucky few or hundreds every single day. Let's share this. If each of you, 100 of you, every day share, even for 2 minutes, Devi's beautiful, powerful cognition or your power manifestation or how you experience, and thanking Bhagavan again and again, so many billions out there will start also seeing that something is here that they can also get benefited, and they will also come and experience that oneness with Paramashiva. This is the minimum contribution from our side that we can contribute, like a little squirrels getting the pebbles for Rama. We can carry these little testimonials for Paramashiva, how we are experiencing that oneness with Paramashiva, enjoying that whole science and being in gratitude again and again. And if you see a $sign at the end of the YouTube chat, please offer a unit of your currency. Whatever we vote for, that is what we believe in. Again and again, if you feel that I'm not manifesting so many powers, I'm not very consistent with my manifestation, it is because we are not still causing the reality. Causing the reality makes us stable, grounded, and more very much our own belief that I am Paramashiva starts happening, because you're now very clear that you are Paramashiva Para Shakti. Whenever you get into that beautiful Bhava, you can also manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. That becomes grounded when you start sharing in your own words, in written, in verbally, causing others reality. Understand, others are nothing but your reflection. If you want to look nice in the mirror, you go and do all the makeup. Same way, causing is our mirror of our inner space. When you cause others to be consciousness, Paramashiva, Para Shakti, you are getting more and more grounded into that oneness space. How Abhirami Bhattar simply kept on saying that it is full moon, just didn't bother whether it was a king or somebody, but only trusted Para Shakti. Same way, you can hold that oneness space and share it to your friends and family. Whatever they say, that is the next thing. Once your space is so clear, simply they will also come. They are a reflection of you. Somewhere that you are not able to convince them, or somewhere you are getting stuck, reaction with yourself, a part of you which is reacting as that person to you. So complete all that. That is a delusion. That is not real. So go on causing, and then suddenly you'll see everybody, everything is just listening to you, because you are in oneness with Paramashiva. How you relate to yourself is defined by contributing to others' life. again and again. So thanking Bhagwan for all this great powerful cognition and power manifestation. Surrender to his lotus feet and thank each one of you. Do Anga Pradakshina of yourself also to experience all this, to hear all this. One in million experiences all this. So we are the most blessed ones here today to get the blessing of Paramashiva. That deep blessing will make our life so auspiciousness. Thank you everybody. Let's end this session with a Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you. Again, after the darshan, after the satsang, we'll have the Kailash Courtyard, and today beautiful Bhava darshan. Don't miss all these darshan. Bhagwan himself lands and raises each one of us. So after the darshan, let's